Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is a new year. It's been a minute. The office is still a wreck though, so if there's one thing that we can rely on, it's this office being a mess. Okay, so as we are talking right now, it is January 7th and I am snowed in at the house. Sean was able to get out earlier today, but I guess we've been snowed in. It's Tuesday. We've been snowed in since Saturday. Sean's been going a little crazy. I'm kind of always at home, so it doesn't really bother me. But my car does not handle the snow very well at all. And Sean was able to get out with his SUV though. So he's out and about, and I can finally record something on here without feeling weird because he's in the house. I don't know what it is. I just feel so self-conscious when I record anything around him. I just feel like an idiot. I don't know. I don't think he doesn't judge me for it, but Anyway, we're back. I think I've read 3 books since the start of the year, something like that. I did not complete my 2024 goal of reading 125 books. I think I ended up with 111, which is still a lot, and I am a little bit disappointed, but it's really not that big of a deal. I do plan on making a video on all of those books, and I don't know if that's going to come out before this video does or after. We'll just have to see. I forgot already, but I wanted to go back and read more of Elsie Silver's backlist, and I finally got to the Gold Rush Ranch series. I finished that while we were in Michigan for Christmas. I read I think it was 4 books, and so I ended up finishing the 3rd and 4th book after January 1st. So that would be the front runner and a false start. I gave both of those a 3-star out of 5. One of those was a 2.5 really for me. I just really was not blown away by that series. It just felt kind of like copy and paste. And I really didn't feel like a whole lot of chemistry between any of the characters. So I wasn't, after the 4th one, I was glad to be done with it. And I can just say that I've read them all and we're done. From there, I started Nocticadia, and that was actually finished last night at 2 a.m. So I was up pretty late reading that one, and I feel like this book was kind of outside of my normal reads, very gothic, kind of creepy-esque. I'm not a horror girly. I'm really not much of a thriller either. It's not either one of those. It's just leans that way a little bit. So it just felt completely different from what I normally read. And I don't know, I still really enjoyed it. I just don't know that something like that type of book would be something I would always pick up, because it was, I don't know, dark, just dark, and some of the things in it were just kind of, I can't do. Because if you don't know Nocticadia, it's about this girl who, her mother has passed away, and she wants to figure out more information about the illness that killed her. And it's involves I don't even thinking about it. It was so to get through. But it involves worms, and the worms come out of the bodies after they pass away. Anyway, like I said, it's just, I know some people are gonna be it's not even that bad, but for me, that's just how I feel. Anywho, I'm glad that I'm done with that. I have really been wanting to finally read the 2nd book in the Assistant to the Villain. So the 2nd book is The Apprentice to the Villain. I really want to get into that. I think that will be a good comeback from Nocticadia. They're completely feel different sides of book genres, because I know that Apprentice to the Villain is going to be very happy-go-lucky and fairy tale fantasy-esque, and a romance. So I'm just really looking forward to that. I don't know why I waited this long to pick it up, but I'm excited. So come along with me when I start it. I'm very excited. Chapter 16, 70 pages in, and It's so good. I just know, I don't know. It's literally just, the writing is so fun. It's so fun to read. And it just feels so like, I don't know, like between the two main characters, I just feel like so giddy reading their interactions. And I just feel like it's so rare for me to find a book that like does that, where you feel that in every single interaction. And I just love it. I love it so much. Even the side characters like are just so much fun to read about and to see everything that they're doing. Okay, so I don't know if it ends, like it's wrapped up after this book, or if there was a third one, because I feel like I saw somewhere that there was a third one, but I could totally be making that up. I don't know. There's a good chance that I'll finish this tonight. It's already like 5:30, something like that. But I have nothing else to do. Like I finished all my work for the day. I ate like a really late lunch at like 4. So what else would I do on a snow day when my boyfriend's out of the house? You know? She builds up the tension between the two characters incredibly, but like, and it's such a slow burn. Like we're literally in the second book, but it just gives you like just enough little morsels of amazingness that it doesn't matter. Like you're gonna keep reading. Also, I don't think I mentioned this earlier. I'm still like kind of getting over a cold or something that I had last week, so I'm kind of like you can hear it a little bit. I can, at least. I don't know if you'd be able to tell, but anyway. I'm still very much enjoying this. If there is one thing that will always choke me up, it's anything with like an older sister relationship, because I'm the oldest sibling. I'm the oldest sister in my family, and there's a lot that comes with that. So anytime I read about something like that in a book, it just like chokes me up a little. And she just said something. If you are an older sibling, you get it. So it's the next day in the afternoon. So it's been like almost 24 hours. I finished Apprentice to the Villain. As good as I thought it was going to be. It's a 5 out of 5 stars. I don't think that I can go wrong in that series, and I'm very much looking forward to the third book, which I was kind of wrong. There's going to be 4 books according to Goodreads. The third one comes out in August. So we've got a little bit, but that's okay. I started listening to Funny Story by Emily Henry like last week, and I kind of feel like working on my crochet project right now. I think I'm gonna put my headphones on and listen to that for a little bit. I know I'm in like a hard part on the project, so we'll see how much I'm actually like listening to the book and not like rewinding and going back, because I don't know if I'll be able to focus, but we'll see. I might be able to. Ready? I look very shiny. I have moisturizer on, and the hair, I look bald. I've got a clip in. Anyway, welcome back. We have more snow outside. So, we were supposed to get like another 1 to 2 inches, but it started last night and it has not stopped. So, yeah. Sean dug himself out. It's so funny because Sean is an extrovert and he loves to go like outside of the house to do things. Sometimes I do get like a little stir crazy, but then I just like go grocery shopping and then realize how people are. And then I'm good for a week and a half. Anyway, so when was the last time I recorded? I didn't record yesterday because I went to my grandma's to clean. So I was out like kind of all day. Crocheted a bit more, but I ended up finishing Funny Story, the audiobook. So that was fun. I kind of like am not an Emily Henry kind of girly, but I keep giving her a chance. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I'm just not, like, I feel like most people are just like really all for Emily Henry, and her writing in the past, it's been good. It's just not, like, it just hasn't like really done anything for me, you know? Like, she's written good books. I just haven't been like head over heels in love with them like other people have been. So I really, like, Funny Story has not been on the top of my radar at all, even though it came out technically last year now, but it was one of the first books that popped up on Spotify whenever I went to find a book to listen to. So yeah, ended up finishing it and I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I thought her writing is very funny. I will give her that. She writes humor really well in her books, and I am always laughing. And her characters are they just seem like real people. And I appreciated that a lot in this book. I loved both of the characters. It just felt so funny. I feel like with this book, I don't really want to tell you what it was about because I think you just kind of have to like go, I don't know. I feel like you just have to be present in the book to really feel the emotions and everything that the characters go through. So I'm not going to tell you what it's about. I think you should just pick it up and read it, or listen to it like me. And that kind of makes me wonder if maybe I should just listen to Emily Henry books, and maybe, like, my question is like, was that the difference? And that's why I liked it more, because I was listening to it? Or was it just that this book was more like my style? I don't know. But I think she has another book coming out in 2025, so we'll see. I might listen to that one in 2026. We'll see. Now it's Friday. I have a couple more things that I need to do on, like, for work stuff, but not a whole lot. I've got potato soup in the crock pot. This office needs to be cleaned so bad. Every time I sit down here and I record, I'm like, ugh. I need to decide if I want to pick up another book or if I want to listen. If I pick up another book, I feel like I should just, like, keep going with a series, because I don't know, I have this thing where I pick up a series and I start it and then I never finish it. Or, like, it's just like in limbo. Like, I liked the first book and then I just never want to finish it. Like, I just read the Caraval, the first book in that one. And I have the other two. I haven't wanted to pick them up. I think I'm going to end the video here. And then I will just pick what I'm gonna read or listen to next in the next video. That way we're like clean slate, because I wrapped up that book and now we're good. This one was a little bit shorter of a video than I was planning on, but I think that it kind of makes more sense to end it here. That is all. Remember, I do have that video. I do think it's gonna come after this one now that I'm thinking about it. All of the books that I read in 2025. So that is coming up soon, right after this one. So I will just see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.